hand is gigantic. I'm amused easily. So I'm cleaning my room without being told. I think this is the first time in my life that I've ever cleaned without being told, and without the alternative to cleaning being I am now a hoarder. You know? Like, I mean, I'll clean stuff of my own accord, but only if it's at that borderline. Like, okay, if I don't stop this soon, I'm gonna be on that show. But, you know, my room wasn't even that dirty. But I decided to organize it. I looked around. I'm like, I'm tired of fucking this disorganization. I'm gonna organize things. You know? I think it's because, you know, yesterday, of course, I told you about the situation with my stepdad's and my mom's and my younger brother's dog, who was shot by a neighbor of theirs. Really, he doesn't deserve to be called a neighbor. By a nuisance, a public nuisance that unfortunately afflicts the area that they live in. This reprehensible piece of shit took the dog, removed its collar, and hid it in a fucking construction site. Guilty conscience much? They confronted him, and he admitted he saw the dogs. He admitted he shot at the dogs, but he said, I shot over the dogs. I shot over them. I wasn't trying to hit them. That's fine, but he was using a .22 rifle. You know, if you aimed over the dogs, you wouldn't have hit the dogs with a fucking .22 rifle if it was worth a shit. Unless you have the most fucked up .22 known to man. And if your rifle is that fucking off, then it's not even safe to own. But his story is, yeah, the dog, he shot over the dogs, and then, I guess the dog was hit anyway, magically, and then it took its own collar off and hid itself at a construction site, so that it would I don't know, as dogs do, I guess. That's just how dogs are. When they're murdered, they obscure the evidence themselves. Best victims ever. So that sucks, but I know there was a reason I was bringing that up. I mean, I guess it's just as an update, but there was some way I was going to segue somewhere from that, and I seem to have lost my way because I'm stuck there. Oh, I was talking about organizing my room. The reason I organize my room, I think, is because when human beings are confronted by a problem that they can't take care of, you know, like if they're confronted with a problem they can't solve, then instantly their minds try to, well, okay, I can't solve that problem, but maybe I could solve some other problem in my life, and then I can feel like I've accomplished something. It's really just a way to subvert that feeling of helplessness. Maybe I'm helpless in this regard, but I'm going to prove to myself that I'm useful in this other regard. And that's basically why I've started organizing my room, because I don't want to feel helpless. But the auxiliary bonus is that now I can pretend like I'm a cleanly man. You know, like, oh yes, I am a clean person. I'm maturing. You know, from now on, I'm gonna fucking do what I'm supposed to. I'm gonna walk the straight and narrow path of cleanliness, because cleanliness is next to godliness. You know what's strange is all these TV shows, not the shows themselves, but the commercials are strange. I try not to see commercials if I can avoid it, but they're kind of unavoidable if you actually watch TV, which I've been watching TV because a lot of times I realize that my mind is it overworks itself unnecessarily. it sits there and it examines things that really don't even need to be examined. Just sit, you know, no one cares. All right, there's certain thoughts that are just not valid. And when your brain just starts generating garbage like that, I say, you know, why not? If your brain wants to focus on garbage, give it garbage. That's what the television is for. I don't think it makes people have garbage thoughts. I just think that people with more garbagey thoughts watch it more often. But anyway, commercials are interesting because they always depict everyone as happy about everything, you know? Everyone's like, if an alien civilization discovered the Earth and all they had to go on were our commercials, they would think we were like the happiest fucking species, and that we loved every fucking product that ever was, you know, put out to us, because every one of these commercials, these people smile while they do any fucking thing. You know, you see these fucking infomercials. First, you see someone struggling with an easy task, like, oh, you know, are you tired of having to unscrew jars? Well, here's the new Jaratron 9000. You know, and then you see these people like, yeah, this is... And they're just so fucking like, yeah, I'm unscrewing a jar! Holy shit! What drugs are these people on where that's exciting? I saw one for something called the ear vac, and it started off the usual way where it's like, oh, you idiot, you trying to use them Q-tips improperly, you know, you're not supposed to use them like that, even though everyone does. You can't put them in your ear canal. And then you fucking agonizing pain from the Q-tip. No! And then it's like introducing the ear vac, and the ear vac looks like a gun, and you hold it to your head. They've created a product that looks like a gun that you hold to your head in order to suck out your earwax. What the fuck kind of planet is this? Oh my god. What the fuck, humanity? A gun that you put to your head to suck out earwax because you're too stupid not to stab yourself in the eardrum with a Q-tip. Fuck.